Obviously, I have issues that are close to my heart, but the biggest issue I hear when I'm out talking with people in the community is they don't know what's going on. And if you've been to city council meetings or read the minutes, you've heard some city council people this year say, if you don't know what's going on, that's on you. I don't believe that. I think we have to over-communicate with the people of Greencastle because we live in a busy world. We live in a world with many distractions, some positive and some negative, and we have to go out of our way to communicate to the people and make sure we are listening to them. If you're watching this video, you've seen the videos I've created throughout the entire year, and you've seen me communicate as best as I can. You've also seen other candidates across the spectrum not taking the opportunities to communicate in a digital manner. The fact is, it's 2023. The future is here, and we'll continue to move into the future. We can't rely on public notices posted on doors and information that you have to find on the internet to be educated. Unfortunately, there's paywalls on local news, and we need to find ways to communicate with the people of Greencastle effectively and make sure they can have their voices heard. Some issues close to me are finding ways to empower small businesses and young families, solving the housing issue by thinking outside the box. This year, City Council passed tax abatement for developers to build apartments. While that was a good step in the right direction, I think there's a lot of things we left off the table ahead of time. We need to review our zoning laws and make sure they're suiting our current residents and also suiting potential new residents. We need to look at trends both locally, regionally, and across the country to make sure we're staying competitive when it comes to housing and employment and entrepreneurship. When I started my business, we only paid a couple $100s a month for an entire building on the square. We were able to live on the second floor and work from the first floor. But those opportunities are gone. Current listings on the square for a small office space start anywhere between $1,300 and $1,500 per month plus utilities. I think we can utilize the 4th Ward to rebuild the old Main Street, support businesses like Wally's by building up apartments, mixed-use zoning, reinvigorating our parks, and even exploring things like walking trails and biking trails throughout the 4th Ward. It's time to get creative, and by communicating with the people of Greencastle, I know that any issues I bring to the table can be supported because I can have open dialogue with the people of the 4th Ward, something they don't feel they currently have. Like I mentioned earlier, it all comes down to listening first and then acting. I'm excited to try to implement some of my ideas when elected, but I really think it starts with listening to the community and finding what's important to them.